It's Modern Storage Unpacked. Let's go.
Welcome back to Modern Storage Unpacked, the podcast where we make space for what matters. I'm Hannah, your host.
And I'm Kaylee, your co-host.
And it is officially New Year's Eve.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, the last day of 2025. Can you believe that 2025 is almost over? Like, this is the last day?
That is crazy to think. I feel like 2025 just blew right on through.
So crazy. I know that it kind of means it's time to face all the clutter that has been following us all year long. So today we're going to be helping you take care of that stuff head on with our end of year clean out challenge. So you can step into 2026 with a fresh start.
Yes, and of course we'll play a little game where we like to call trash or treasure because we're picking what to keep or what to toss in 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get into what to let go of before the year ends. I know we only got kind of 1 day left of it. So if you start this out at the beginning, completely fine, but definitely old holiday decor that you haven't used in 3+ years. So once you're kind of packing up for the holidays, most people don't pack up their Christmas stuff before New Year's. That's personally what I think. I don't. Do you?
I don't take it. I don't take it down. I think I'm lucky if I get it down before Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. Same. Okay. So if your stuff is still up, whenever you are packing up everything and you are, going through the totes and things that you just really haven't used in 3 years, go ahead and kick that to the curb.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with that forgotten hobbies or equipment you never finish, maybe you started it in 2025 and you hadn't touched it in the last 3 to 6 months. Maybe it's time to give it a new life. Give it to someone else.
Give it a rehoming.
Yeah.
Also, items that are broken, expired, please toss those. Or just taking up a lot of emotional space. I like to say that because you want to go into the new year with a completely fresh start. Not looking back at old sad memories from the previous. Maybe it was a breakup you had back in June and you're still holding on to that sweatshirt that smells like him. Just, give it to Goodwill.
And even those random odds and ends hiding inside of your own storage unit or garage, the stuff that you don't even remember storing, maybe being oh, I didn't realize I had this. And if you hadn't touched it all year, doubt you're going to touch it next year.
Yeah, that is the key. If you don't remember you have it, you really don't need it. Holding on to everything that you own just because you're not sure or you're maybe I'll use this, it really just prevents progress. So whenever you're kind of running into these items, have a bin that's the maybe bin. So go ahead and toss it in there, and that way it's kind of separated from everything else. So you can always go back and reevaluate, after you've had a little bit more time to think about it.
Yeah. And then another thing to keep in mind, you don't really think about it, but the duplicate madness. So the multiple extra utensils, the multiple home decor, maybe tools, maybe, suggest keeping only the most useful ones. If you have a favorite tool or spatula that you use all the time, maybe the 5 other ones that are taking over the drawer, you can go ahead and toss.
Absolutely. I actually moved this year and I didn't realize how many utensils I accumulated. I had 5 to 6 of everything. Yeah. And I was you know what? I have this beautiful matching set. I'm taking this with me. Everything else is getting donated. And it's actually very relieving because now in my new apartment, I open my utensil drawer and it's not I'm having to dig through to find things. It's I got 1 of everything, sometimes 2. I might need a second spatula, but I do feel a lot better.
That's good.
Another thing to keep in mind for when you are going through your items is be aware and weary of the random mystery boxes. I'm guilty of this too. So bins or boxes or, something you just haven't opened in years. You have no idea what's inside. It has just the most random items in it, mostly just forgotten junk. Opening and sorting through at least 1 per week, if it will make it feel less overwhelming. But again, when I was moving, I was kind of opening up all the storage closets I had, and I would open these Amazon boxes that just had random stuff inside. And I'm wow, I didn't know I had all this. It was kind of exciting at the same time, but I was I don't need all this
stuff.
I
mean, if you weren't missing it, I don't think that it was a need be. So just a few tips, ask yourself, will I use this in the next 12 months? I mean, will you use it in the next 6 months?
Absolutely. And definitely being realistic. Letting go is a gift to yourself. That is a big piece of advice.
Yeah. And again, you can donate, recycle, or sell. You don't have to just shove it back into the unit. You don't have to even throw it away, especially if you feel like it still has a little bit of life left. There's a lot of other options for you out there as you go through, your 2025 clean out.
So going into our challenge, here is the first part of it. It is called the 1-day clean out challenge. Ultimately, you're going to dedicate time one day every week to sort through something. The first step, you're going to be setting a timer, so 2 to 3 hours max for your storage unit or your room or whichever area that you're wanting to tackle first.
Mm-hmm. And then too, you can create those like 3 different zones. So, your keep, your toss, and your donate to just make things a little bit easier, especially if you leave for a few days and come back. You already kind of have those piles established.
And working by category, in my opinion, helps a lot. So just either if you're tackling like one shelf, one bin, one section at a time, it doesn't get so overwhelming where you're feeling like you need to do everything at once. And I feel like that's what prohibits a lot of people from actually decluttering or getting rid of things. You feel like you have to do it all at once, and you don't. Just work by one category at a time.
And again, it's quick decision. So keep that in mind. It's a quick decision rule. If you hesitate for more than 5 seconds, it should go in the donate or toss pile. You shouldn't be hesitating or double thinking, will I? Will I?
Absolutely.
Probably won't.
And this is a huge one. So celebrating all of the small wins, even if it's just one bin, one room, one shelf, count that as a victory. I feel like a lot of people get so discouraged when they don't feel like they're making progress, but I feel like you got to be realistic with your expectations and your goals, like starting small with like one bin, anything. And then celebrating once you've gone that far, be like, you know what? I'm going to go enjoy myself a glass of wine. I'll tackle another one tomorrow. It'll help you be in a better mindset of wanting to declutter some more.
A really good tip is we got to have some music playing. You can get a friend involved. And again, rewarding yourself. You and your friend rewarding yourselves. After we finish organizing this, we're going to go get tacos and margaritas.
You're so right. I notice I get so much more done when I have like a friend that's either coming over, and even if they don't want to help, just sitting there with me. And I feel like honestly, it holds you more accountable because it's like other eyes on you. That's like if you
you're
just
being
quit,
watched.
you're being watched. But it's also fun. Like you get to catch up if you haven't seen them in a while. I have a specific friend where we will go to each other's houses and like help each other with these things. And that's
fun.
It's never an excuse of, hey, I got laundry to do, that I can't see you. It's like, well, let me come over and help you. You know. And honestly, you get so much more done, so much faster.
And I do feel like as you grow older in like adulthood, sometimes you do want to hang out with friends, but you do have household chores that you have to do.
And it's like your one day to catch up on things.
And sometimes it's fine just to sit and chit chat while you're folding towels, or even if you're going through that storage bin that you've never opened and you're like, wow, do you remember this?
That is real adulthood friendships that we want to bring into 2026. So if your friends won't do that with you, let's leave them.
Those are the ones that you toss and then toss.
So let's play that trash or treasure, Miss Kaylee. We're going to be taking turns naming random items that could be in storage unit or just around the house, and we have to decide immediately. So no thinking. Okay. Trash, which toss or donate, or treasure, keep.
Okay. The old holiday sweater that's missing buttons.
Trash.
Oh, wow. You're so quick with that. You're so quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
I mean, I was like, part of me was thinking like, ooh, but like, did someone give it to me that maybe passed away? Like there could be so much into it. And I was like, you know what? No, that's overthinking and you just need to trash it. Okay.
Yes.
Tangled string lights.
Toss.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gosh, thank you.
Couldn't even.
Especially that's like an indicator that one of the bulbs is out, and I am not messing with trying to figure out which one that is. I'm buying a new one.
No, I never. The replacement ones I feel like are such a waste because I never am going to take time to try to find which bulb to replace. Your half-finished puzzle that you did start at the beginning of this year.
Trash. I guarantee you I don't have all the pieces at this point, and that would just make me so mad if I try to finish it and like, no, we're not even starting that. That's donated trash, whatever you want to call it. All right, what about a broken decorative wreath?
Broken, toss. I've been trying to do a lot better with my Christmas decor. Some of the older stuff, especially like the hand-me-downs and things. I think that it's reached its peak after 20 years.
Yeah.
And I think,
reached its lifespan.
Yeah, I think it's okay to toss it after a while.
Like, hey,
even if it was like a sentimental kind of like.
You can move on. Go to the light.
Yeah, that's what
Your
I'll
time
tell
has
it.
been served.
Exactly. What about the random candle stash that smells weird? If you've ever been gifted candles and they're just not your scent and they just kind of sit there.
I'm saying keep because that's who I am. You can never have too many candles regardless of how it
would
smells.
Would you light it?
But you can regift them. But they're good to be regifted.
Okay.
You never know how somebody else, and if they don't like
Right.
it, they can regift it.
You're right.
I guarantee you the candles I have been regifted. Like I'm probably the 5th person
It
that's
is
had
the sisterhood of the traveling candle that's happening.
the pile of spare bed sheets that may not have all pillowcases or maybe stained.
So I do
Stained
have
sheets. I'll say stained sheets.
Okay, stain sheets. We're probably going to get rid of those, but I do have. I do tend to buy separates,
Okay.
so I do have a lot of extra that I have. I really do need to get rid of some of them.
I know.
But it's
I'm guilty of that
hard.
too. So apparently whoever said trash the most loses and has to admit a personal hoarding habit or story.
I feel like
Were we keeping
both
count?
said trash.
We did.
We both said trash.
Okay, personal hoarding story. You go and I'll go after.
It's going to be a pretty repetitive thing if you've listened to our podcast a lot, but my glass, I hoard glass. I still need to get rid of it. I have tons of like mugs and then like glass jars that
You still do that? I feel like we talked about this. When we
Yeah,
were gonna
I
start
don't do
working
it
on
as much. I don't do it as much, but it doesn't mean that I haven't cleaned it out.
New Year's resolution.
I haven't
for
added to
Kaylee.
it.
Okay.
I haven't added to the collection, but I do need to get rid of it and downsize some of it for sure.
So for
What about
me,
you?
from that podcast, remember it was like my batteries.
Yeah, your
so
batteries.
I actually need to go buy more because I don't have any extra batteries on hand. My son like got some toy the other day and I was trying to put batteries in. I realized, I tossed them all. Good for me.
Good
but
for
like,
you.
gotta go buy more. So it's not that anymore.
That's good.
But I'm having an issue with Tupperware.
Yeah.
I'm a big Tupperware stealer. Like if my my mom gives me like a meal, like, hey, try this. Or my sister will bring some.
Yeah.
Like, my sister's the worst. She will hound me like, hey, I need before I can even give you anything else,
I need my Tupperware.
I need my Tupperware back. Anyway, so there you guys have it. Your challenge to declutter, make space, and start the new year stress-free.
Yes. And remember, even one bin cleared is a win. You don't have to do it all. It's just important to start somewhere.
Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you'll have a great end of year clean out and Happy New Year. We'll see y'all next time on Modern Storage Unpacked.
That's a wrap for this episode of Modern Storage Unpacked. Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe. See you next time.